The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And it's happening out at Staples Center, where the Los Angeles Clippers will be going up against the Sacramento Kings. Looking at the Kings, they've had a tough time over the last few weeks. 3-7 in their last 10 games. We'll see if they can make amends tonight. And head coach Dave Yeager, switching from the Grizzlies to the Kings going into last season, had a few good seasons in Memphis. What comes to mind when you think about Dave Yeager as a coach?
He's quiet, but he's hardworking.
Is he really that quiet?
Very quiet. He's probably overlooked when we talk about the league's best coaches.
Well, you know, he's got a practical approach, but it really isn't a flamboyant approach. So a lot of times you kind of don't notice them sometimes on the sideline. But he might not be flashy, but he's effective.
How quiet is he?
Really quiet.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been talked to him before.
No, I couldn't hear him.
I can't hear you guys. What are y'all doing over there?
Kevin Harlan standing by with a call.
Thanks.
The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice, not too far from our setting today, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Live from Los Angeles, we proudly bring you the Clippers at the Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And right now for the Kings, they'd like to start this road trip off on a positive note. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, Sacramento Kings coach Dave Yeager started out coaching in the minor leagues. And every year he'd attend NBA training camps, but especially ones with teams that had big roster turnover. He said a coach who's had his team together calls out a drill, and everybody does it. But to watch those guys teach and put it all together, that was where you really learned. Kevin?
Thanks, David, and it's clear that Coach Yeager is a details guy, an impressive young coach. Obviously, two teams, same conference, lots of history between them. Should be a good one. Brent, who are some of your favorite rivals to compete against?
You know, just growing up around the game of basketball, Kevin, for me to step on the floor against the jerseys, maybe not so much about the player that's in the jersey, but to see Lakers in purple or to see Celtics in green. That to me got my juices flowing. And then obviously, selfishly, anytime I had the opportunity to play against my brother John, oh boy, I was ready to go.
You loved it. Yeah, you savored that. I love that answer, by the way, playing the team, not necessarily the individual. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Labissiere and Cauley Stein are the bigs. Fox is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Jackson in at the small forward. Here's Hield, and he banks in the layup.
A little tease there from Buddy Hield, showing his explosiveness. Undersized, but able to convert inside.
And Beverly kicks to Harris. Here's the screen. Pass to Gallinari. Pulls up. The Clippers keep it alive. Harris outside. Back to Beverly. He kicks it to Harris. Cauley Stein grabs the board. On defense, the Clippers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising victory. Looking like they'd go away easily, but boy, did they come on strong in the fourth. Big-time momentum just carrying them all the way for the win. Exciting basketball.
First quarter, just over a minute played. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gallinari fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
If you're gonna foul Gallo, make sure you really foul Gallo. Big mistake by the defense there.
And as good as Gallinari can be on the offensive side, Greg, he's a bit of a one-way player.
Yeah, and Gallinari is best in a situation where you can kind of hide him on defense. You want him out there on the floor due to his genius in terms of the offensive game, but he can't hang with most starting caliber forwards defensively.
And Sacramento has possession. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
I mean, a tough one. Faced some serious intensity in terms of that comeback, and they just got overwhelmed in that fourth quarter. Unfortunately, just couldn't stay in the game long enough to force overtime.
And here's Beverly after Scalabissiere getting his shot to go from deep. Harris dishes to Gallinari. Here's Gortat. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Kings have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Healed, the pass to Jackson. Back to Healed. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Harris. And Buddy Hield, the centerpiece of the DeMarcus Cousins trade. Talk about what makes him, Greg, so intriguing.
Well, the Wooden Award winner in his senior season. He led Oklahoma to the Final Four. And how about leading the nation in 3-pointers made? I think that can translate to the NBA level and could make him a difference maker.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, they depend on him to score, and that doesn't mean just from the field. Sometimes it comes from the charity stripe.
And Beverly kicks to Gallinari. There's a screen by Gortat. Off the screen. And it's Gallinari again missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Cauley-Stein kicks to Labissiere. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist from Labissiere.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Beverly with the ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Cauley-Stein against Gortat. Baseline jumper. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pocket 2. Labissiere, no good.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in. And I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
Healed with it. Harris is there. Healed, can't hit.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
To the middle. It's stolen by Healed. To the paint. And then Cauley-Stein with the jam.
Yeah, even though Heald can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now here is Harris. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. There's a screen by Gortat. Clock at 6. Bradley, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Bradley's got himself on the board with 3 there. Cauley-Stein. Some solid defense from Harris. Clippers trail by 5. Outside Bradley. Dishes to Harris. Shoots over Fox. And the basket by Harris.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Jackson drives in. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Bradley up top. Covered by Heald. Bradley can't get it to go. And here is Fox. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Cauley-Stein a screen. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got his second bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Harris a screen on Fox. And Beverly kicks to Bradley. And Labissiere sends it back.
And like how aggressive Labissiere is on defense, using that wide frame to turn back shots.
And those are the kind of shots you like him taking. Even though he missed it, the offense will take those.
From deep, Gallinari sinks the triple. Gallinari's got 6 points.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Outside Jackson. They kick out to Heel. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. He has 7.
And you love how Heald is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
Harris outside. Back to Beverly. Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Gortat misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Yeah, defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness. And then they changed the shot's direction.
And stolen by Cauley Stein. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Williams comes in for Avery Bradley. And Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Then for the Kings, Kufis checked in for Cauley Stein. Randolph comes in for Labissiere. And it's Carter in for Jackson. And you look at this Kings roster, and Greg, you can see the youth movement is in full effect.
Yeah, and Buddy Hield headlines the group as he comes over in that Cousins trade. Skal Labissiere and Willie Cauley-Stein, also a big part of this team's future. And then getting Fox as a rookie to kind of run the ship, another great building block.
Here's Fox. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. There's the dish to Heel. Out to the wing. Fox passes to Carter. Tries to keep it alive. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Teodosic. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Fox dishes to Kufis. They set the screen. Healed with it, working on Williams. 5 to shoot. Carter kicks to Kufis. Shoots over Gortat, buried from 15 feet out. Kufis has got his first basket.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, he's certainly able to shoot over the top of people. High percentage look right there from the mid-range.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Randolph. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Clippers.
And they've pretty much ignored the corner 3 tonight. It's a useful shot to have. It really forces the D out wide and opens things up in the middle.
Clippers trail by 5. Pass to Gallinari. There's a screen by Gortat. Jumper off the screen, and he comes up with the deuce. Gallinari's got 8 points.
Gallinari's so hard to guard from the mid-range area because of his quick first step to the hoop, but you can't play too far off him or he'll do just that, burn you with the J.
Kufis the pass to Fox. It's deflected. They recover it, and he slams it one-handed. Now here's Williams, looking for his first basket still in this one. The pass to Teodosic. He dishes it to Gortat. Over Kufis. Gortat misses.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yep, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Down low, here's Harris. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. He has 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Fox dishes to Carter. Out left to the wing. Courtot with the block. Stolen by Carter. Here's Heald. 9-point game his last outing. That one goes. Count it.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. We often talk about how players have evolved over the years, but Brent, what about strategies on both sides of the ball? Where has that evolved?
I think the last 5 or 6 years, what we're seeing is definitely on the offensive end, more of a European style of basketball where we have passing, off the ball cutting, multiple times where the big comes out of the hole, which is the post-up area, Kevin, to the top of the key to be a conduit from both sides of the floor. That draws the whole line of defense up and creates opportunities behind the play. If we go to the defensive end, Kev, that's all about switching. Versatility on the defensive end comes from switching, swarming defenses, and that's where teams are trending to go.
Now here's Shumpert, and right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Carter. Just 4 to shoot. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Now it's a 7-point Sacramento lead. Here's Teodosic, guarded by Shumpert, screened by Baamute. Williams against Bogdanovich. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wimp.
Yeah, this is the feel of a player to use his body to keep the shot from being blocked. Excellent work there.
The former 6th man of the year in 2015, Lou Williams, can fill it up in a hurry.
Sweet Lou. I mean, he is a terrific shooter, uses that fadeaway to create some space, and he has really become a master at getting himself to the free throw line. He excels in this role in terms of creating efficient offense off the bench. And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Now here's Shumpert. Outside, Bogdanovich shoots the 3. Teodosic grabs the miss.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish. You cannot give players that kind of positioning, and the defense also late in trying to alter that shot.
And Shumpert kicks to Koufos. They set the pick. Inside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
There's the feed to Decker from the arc. Here is Baamute, and no good trying to get that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Kings lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
You just start to wonder, how did we get to this score at the end of 1? I think those steals really established momentum in their favor.
The Clippers trail. We've got Montrezl Harrell. Decker is out there with Luke and Baamute. Then it's Williams. And it's Teodosic in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Shumpert. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Decker with it, and it's Carter picking him up. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. The Clippers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Mbamute against Randolph. And Mbamute kicks to Williams. Up and in from the low block. Williams has got 5. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Now Shumpert. Outside Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Randolph. Back to Bogdanovich. Randolph a screen. Pocket 6. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's on Mbamute. The Kings have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Brent, when you were playing, your ability to pass and shoot, and you were 6'7", really a positionless player before the term became popular. You could play so many ways, in so many different positions all over the floor. I would think that would fit today's game perfectly.
Well, it's nice of you to say, Kevin. I'd like to think that I was a bit of a switchblade player, especially the way the offenses now are expanding to the three-point line and giving guys with creativity a lot of room to operate. And if the first available shot's an open 3 for a guy on your team, I could probably sink my teeth into something like that.
You like positionless basketball? Why do you like watching it now?
Well, that's the way I play defense, Kevin. Positionless.
Shumpert passes to Randall. He feeds it to Kufis. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. The Kings in second.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
Bradley's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Shumpert. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Teodosic. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. Jackson comes in for Vince Carter. Beverly against Shumpert. Mbamute, a screen on Shumpert. Beverly dishes to Mbamute. Back to Beverly. Screen by Mbamute. That one doesn't drop. Shumpert with some nice D. Sacramento leading by 3. Feeds to Bogdanovich. And Cauley Stein has it in the corner. Here's Labissiere. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Clippers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
One shot.
And that one misses. And for the Clippers, they have had some success certainly over the last decade. Still, Brent, it's always going to be a battle for this team to fight for the love of the city of Los Angeles against the Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I just feel like that's never going to happen. It's a Laker town in Los Angeles. And even over the course of the past few seasons where the Clippers have had more wins and more success and more deeper runs into the playoffs, the Lakers still run the town.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Beverly kicks to Decker. Passes it to Beverly. Decker with a screen for Beverly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And for Beverly, showing a little in-between game there.
Shumpert with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Here's Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. throw good, Bogdanovich.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now, here's Mbamute. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Picked by Harrell. Here's Bradley. The shot, no good. So the Kings will take it the other way. And Bogdanovich kicks to Jackson. A beautiful reverse layup. And now a 6-point Kings lead.
And you'll take that shot every time down. Beautiful work all the way around.
Clippers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now here's Decker, guarded by Jackson. Decker kicks to Harrell. 6 to shoot. Decker with a screen for Beverly. Here is Mbamute. No good on the triple. Kings leading now by 6. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Back to Shumpert. Pass to Labissiere. He kicks it to Shumpert. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got 7 points for the quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Harrell, the pass to Bradley. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Bradley's got 5. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Bogdanovich against Bradley. Bogdanovich dishes to Shumpert. And Bogdanovich kicks to Labissiere. Bogdanovich against Bradley. And that one goes long.
This just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Chalk up 2 there.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Clippers trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Shumpert kicks to Bogdanovich. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Clippers shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Beverly against Shumpert. That's tipped. Shumpert with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Labissiere kicks to Cauley-Stein. Here's Bogdanovich. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
And the Kings, for so long, had not been active in free agency. You have to like the moves this organization has made to bring in some vets in the offseason. Randolph and Hill bring a lot of experience and leadership to the locker room.
And he makes the first. And Greg, the Kings wanted to have veteran leaders, and that's what they've got right now.
And the Kings are in a rebuild mode, and you need vets to lead that process. Show the youngsters the right way to do things, and I think the Kings have started to make some very savvy moves here as they begin this rebuild.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Gortat's checked in for Harrell. Harris comes in for Mbamute. And it's Gallinari in for Decker.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Bogdanovich against Bradley. Harris inside, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. It's Bogdanovich on the wing, guarded by Bradley. Sacramento again missing. Clippers trail by 10. Dishes it to Harris. Shoots a 3. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And Beverly knows his role well. Excellent at zipping the ball over to his teammates.
Jackson setting the pick here for Fox. Cauley-Stein a screen. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gortat's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bradley passes to Gortat. And Beverly kicks to Harris. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Taking a look at some stats for Labissiere. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Sacramento making a switch here. Heald's checked in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Greg, you ask a lot of GMs. De'Aaron Fox, probably the fastest player in this year's rookie class.
And he plays at 1 speed. That's lightning. I mean, he's got speed to burn. And maybe not quite as fast as, say, John Wall, but he isn't far behind. He uses that quickness well also in terms of just busting seams on the offense. And at the other end, he can be an outstanding defender, as he was at Kentucky.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Clippers trail by 8. Outside Bradley. Harris outside. Over Labissiere.
And Labissiere works so hard on defense. If he can't block the shot, he at least gets a hand up and tries to alter it.
Now the dish to Jackson. Cauley Stein passes to Labissiere. 3-pointer Hield. He can't hit that time. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Beverly against Fox. Harris, right side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Cauley Stein a screen. Now here's Hield. He's covered closely, and he makes good on the layup. Hield's got 11 points.
Well, Hield showing some of that stop and start and stop again game, changing directions, impossible to guard.
Labissiere, no good.
I know it's physically impossible, but he's got to be kicking himself. He knows he's got to make those.
Beverly with the ball. Harris outside. Back to Beverly. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Harris misses.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
Pass to Fox. He dishes it to Hield. Cauley Stein a screen. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fox no good. Clippers trail by 8. And it's Bradley off the drive. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Fox kicks to Hield. Over to the left wing. There's the pick. Jackson dishes to Labissiere. And here is Fox. 5 points in the game. That one no good.
He's still looking for his shot. Somehow they're winning, but they'd like to get him going.
And Bradley gets it to go.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
And it's the little things that Marcin Gortat is so good at that helps you at that center position. His awareness of space, strong in the pick and roll, and also a solid finisher at the rim.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Williams comes in for Bradley. And Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Then for the Kings, Kufis checked in for Willie Cauley Stein. Randolph comes in for Labissiere. And it's Carter in for Jackson. And with Gortat, it's those little things like setting timely screens or Greg moving to open up room for others that make him so valuable.
Kevin, he is deadly in the pick and roll. One of the best screeners in terms of his effectiveness to create space. And usually he's near the top of the league in terms of baskets that are created off of his screens.
Well, for his whole career, Gallinari has been viewed as a small forward, but Brent, every so often he'll find minutes at the 4, and with the way the NBA is going, I wouldn't be surprised to see him more often there than not.
Well, if he does transition, Kevin, to the 4 spot for Gallinari, the question is, who is it that he's defending on the other side? If it's a quick 4-man that has the same kind of range and can put the ball on the deck, that becomes a tough matchup for Gallinari, but certainly his ability to shoot the ball will provide space for other wing players.
Now Gallinari, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield, and Harris wide open, he shoots, and again it's the Clippers missing. The Kings leading.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Yeah, and you're going to have to get up a quick shot to make that happen. That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Here is Williams after the made shot from Zach Randolph. There's 14 seconds left here in the second. Now here's Williams, covered by Hield. From 12 feet out, and misses it off the right side of the rim. It'll count, and he drains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it, and if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. It's Sacramento leading by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what is going to be the focus offensively going into the second half?
Well, we try to go inside. You know, that's our strength anyways. And for us, you know, our bread is buttered inside. So we try to play high-low. And then if the threes come out of that, great. But we want to try to get everything to the rim.
Coach, it all starts with that entry pass to the big, and then everybody plays off of him. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter from Buddy Hield. He had 11 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
They were really efficient on offense, shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
That's it for now, as the second half's just about ready to go.
Welcome back, everyone. There he is, the one and only Magic Johnson, whose statue stands just outside Staples Center. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Clippers trail by 3. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Kings, Labissiere and Cauley Steiner, the bigs. Buddy Hield is out there with Fox, and it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jackson's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Sacramento. Down low. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Exactly. That's the kind of possession, ending with an easy one right at the bucket that you love to get early on. Builds confidence for the entire team.
That free throw good from Avery Bradley.
And Avery Bradley won the national high school title at Findlay Prep and was considered a top 5 prospect. Some had him even at #1, and still after one season at Texas, he fell to the Celtics at 19 in that 2010 draft.
Now here's Fox. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Bradley can't get it to go. And Bradley, a great athlete. He won the dunk contest in high school, terrific player, but he's not a big highlight player, it seems, in the NBA, Greg.
Yeah, you know, his strength and explosiveness more on display defensively, and that's been his meal ticket. He's added skill, though. He's turned the corner and has become a two-way threat.
Yeah, they got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far, and they know they got to be better.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the Clippers get called for the foul. The Kings have gone 6 of 9 at the line. And that one falls for Labissiere. We've heard the rumors, Brent, the death of the big man, but with guys like Towns and Porzingis and others entering the league that can play on the perimeter and still have that length to make a difference inside, could we see a big man renaissance, or at least maybe see him have more of an impact than people are giving him credit for right now?
Well, I think what we're seeing is the evolution of the 5 spot, Kevin. So it's not that the big man is lost. It's that the big man's doing a lot of the things that the little man used to be asked to do, and that is shooting threes, handle the ball, make some decisions at the top of the key, be a playmaker. It's fascinating to watch guys with this sort of size and this sort of skill, and also being this young, having such a tremendous impact for the organizations they're playing for.
Bradley with another miss. Kings leading now by 7. Fox kicks to Hield. Puts it up from 17, and there's Labissiere. That's good on the assist by Hield.
And really like it when Labissiere goes up with the mid-range there. When the D stays off of him, he has got to make them pay.
Now here's Beverly. Boards out with the screen for Bradley. Bradley with another miss.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Out to the wing. Here's Fox. That shot off, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Bradley passes to Beverly. There's a screen by Gortat to stop the run. That one off the back iron and out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Fox kicks to Hield, shoots over Bradley. He shoots again. Labissiere, no good. Clippers trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gortat with the screen for Bradley. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Bradley's got 5 points in the quarter. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now here's Hield. Defense is right there. Puts up a 3. Sacramento again missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And Gallinari kicks to Bradley. There's a screen by Gorton. A good look from Bradley. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Three-pointer, Hield. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
That's got to feel good for the young player. Buddy Hield showing a full arsenal tonight offensively.
And the Clippers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So for the Clippers, Harrell, he's checked in for Gortat. And Bahamute comes in for Tobias Harris. And Sam Decker's subbed in for Gallinari. And then for Sacramento, Bogdanovich comes in for Hield. And Shumpert in there for Fox.
There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
Beverly against Shumpert. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. It's good. Jackson's got 10 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Bradley. 15 points in the game. The wing jumper off target.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
But he gets it back. Decker dishes to Beverly. And Bahamute against Jackson. It's Bradley on the wing. A second chance effort. Bradley with another miss. Sacramento leading by 9. And this Clippers team has been in the hunt for a deep playoff run for some time. Consistently tried to get a veteran bench to help them with that goal, and they've succeeded there, but it's come at the cost of developing young players.
Yeah, last season the Clippers were the oldest team in the NBA by average age, and they have not had many injections of youth to revitalize or develop the roster along with the success that they've had. And you know, that could be really important for a young player to watch a team do great things. They've relied on a lot of veterans, and there could be some cost or residual cost to not having some younger players.
Decker can't hit. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Bogdanovich kicks to Cauley Stein. Jackson from long range makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Yeah, he's a heady player. He knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
Beverly, it's rebounded by Labissiere. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. So it's Sacramento now. Cauley Stein kicks to Labissiere. Jackson passes to Labissiere. Stolen by Decker. And here's the fast break. They need this one. Misses from short range. Sacramento leading by 12. Here's Bogdanovich. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And well, last season for the Kings, they were in the hunt for a good stretch there early on, but kind of fell out of playoff contention and finally decided to pull the trigger and trade DeMarcus Cousins. It marked a major direction change that this team, I think, wanted to make.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And the Cousins deal, Greg, has really been examined. But what is clear is that the Kings wanted to get younger and start rebuilding.
And you can argue if the trade was the right move or not, but management felt it was. The team's thinking was they wanted to change the atmosphere of the locker room, fully committed to bringing in youth and doing things from the ground up. Well, you knew the Clippers would be hit hard in free agency. Losing both Paul and Redick kind of changes the outlook of the team, but still, I think they're going to be solid and one that I expect to make the postseason, but I don't think that we can label them as a contender.
Now here's Shumpert. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. Here's Koufos. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Here's Teodosic. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the Clippers call time here. And Greg, with the moves, the era of Lob City, it looks like it's officially over.
Yeah, and it was a fun run, but the team just, one, couldn't stay healthy, and they had some bad luck, let's face it, in the postseason. Entertaining group to watch, no doubt about it, but now we start the new era in Clipperland.
They get the rebound. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Right side Shumpert. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Randolph. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart for the Clippers.
And when you look at this shot chart, you get a good visual of just how often they are settling for something outside. They have to know that this defense wants them to take those kinds of shots, and they would be a lot better off if they recommit to attacking the basket.
Here's Harrell. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's a great effort on defense. He definitely rushed his shot a little bit down low.
They set the pick. And Bogdanovich kicks to Koufos. No good off the front iron. Clippers trail by 13. Pushing it up. And that one's good. Teodosic.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
Well, there's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose. And I love the energy on this play.
Now here is Carter. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. On the wing, Williams. Second shot opportunity. Vince Carter grabs the miss. Shumpert dishes to Carter. Stolen by Decker. Outside Williams. Fires at the elbow. Kept alive. Kings leading now by 11. Carter drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Carter's got 6.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Shots good by Williams.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Shumpert passes to Randolph. There's a screen. Now the feed to Koufos. Randolph a screen. 5 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Bogdanovich, no luck. Clippers trail by 11. Outside Williams. He's looking for Harrell and finds him.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Carter. Averaging 9 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at his skill set, and I think it's just a matter of time before he commands a bigger presence on this team.
Yeah, just a bit rough around the edges, GA, but he has the tools. He just needs to sharpen them.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Sacramento. And he sinks the second. Kings leading now by 10. Right side Shumpert. Picked by Randolph. It's deflected. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. Now here's Mbamute. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Williams passes to Teodosic. Picked by Harrell. Shumpert with the steal.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to really good clock management, and you want to maximize each of your possessions.
Now here's Heald. He's got 14. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Harris is checked in for the Clippers. Gallinari comes in for Decker. The Kings also at the sub. Fox, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Clippers trail by 10. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out to the wing. Outside Williams. Carter against Gallinari. Clock at 6. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Gallinari's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Come on, guys, you're right there. But listen, everybody, you're not going to do it just trying to do it yourself. You got to move that rock. Move the rock. Move the rock. All right?
An extremely focused message from Doc Rivers to his team. Wants the guys to share the basketball.
Be unselfish. Read the defense, and if your shot isn't there, just move the basketball.
Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Williams and Gallinari at the 2 and the 3. Harris is out there with Gortat, and it's Teodosic in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
To the middle. Out to Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of work.
Clippers trail by 7. Here's Teodosic. Gallinari outside. There's a screen by Gortat. Gallinari attacking, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You can see Gallo catches the defense off guard with that drive because of it, and they have no choice but to hack.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Brent, you were drafted by the Nuggets, but traded to the Clippers to start your career. What was it like being a rookie and living in Los Angeles as you adjusted to the league?
Well, I was super excited, Kevin, of course, to be drafted and have the opportunity to live out my dream of being an NBA player. But a lot of people were joking around with me that I don't think the Clippers are in the NBA. Just remembering how many struggles they had gone through and have gone through throughout the course of the franchise existence, coming up from San Diego, moving to Los Angeles, and never really finding a footing. But I learned a ton during my first year, having played under Coach Bill Fitch, a Hall of Fame member that has been around the league and won championships, and really embracing the opportunity to learn and grow and pour a foundation for what I was hoping would be a long and successful career in the NBA.
So it's Sacramento after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's Koufos. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Kings lead by 5.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And Gortat kicks to Williams. The floater. Another shot. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there. Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Here's Williams after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Here's Gortat. Drops in the layup for two.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Hield kicks to Kufis. Carter dishes to Randolph. Back to Carter. Trying to find Kufis. Gets it to him. Misses from close range. Clippers trail by 5. Gallinari with it, and it's Carter picking him up. There's the screen. Williams passes to Gortat. Here's Teodosic. Puts up a 3. With the putback. And the second chance effort by Gortat.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Randolph. That one falls coming off Carter's feed.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Outside Williams. Pass to Teodosic. There's a screen by Gortat. Off the pick. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut back down to 3 points with the bucket from Teodosic.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
Now, here's Fox. Carter kicks to Fox. Carter dishes to Hield. To the right side. The wide open look here for Fox. And it's off from 3-point range. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Gortat. Gortat's got 6 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. A different look for the Clippers. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Teodosic. Sacramento also making some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Kufis. This year comes in for Zach Randolph. And it's Jackson in for Vince Carter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Dave Yeager went over with his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Here's Harris after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Here's Beverley, and he comes up with the deuce. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Gortat with the block. And now the Clippers on the break. Gallinari running. The 3 from Bradley drains the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Fox kicks to Labissiere. He feeds it to Fox. Now Labissiere, a pass to Fox. 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Fox with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Yep, it counts.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. And Beverley kicks to Harris. Over Labissiere. They get the rebound. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Hield with it. Kicks to Fox. There's a good screen. Labissiere in the corner. Here's Hield. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. The Clippers in the lead. Feeds it to Bradley. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Count it, good. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Fox passes to Labissiere. Fox kicks to Labissiere to the inside. Off the screen. Misses off the left iron. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Gallinari. Here's Gortat. And Labissiere sends it back. And he recovers it. And that one's good by Gortat.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
For Sacramento, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Hield sets the pick for Cauley Stein. He kicks to Fox. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Willie Cauley Stein.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. So it's Sacramento now. They trail by 7. And here is Fox. Labissiere up top. Dishes to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Hield can't hit.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Here's Beverly. Here's Gortat. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Well, his offense should come with a warning label, caution, flammable. He's connecting on everything. The D looks dumbfounded.
Hey, Brent, with the stakes of players' health being so high, we've seen contract clauses prohibiting many outside activities, but we're talking also about 20-year-old guys who just want to live their lives and enjoy what the success has brought them. What's the balance here?
I think the league tries to do a good job of making sure that players aren't involved in activities that are going to jeopardize what it is that their livelihood brings them, and that is their ability to play on the NBA floor, Kevin. And a lot of those things that you see in the player contract are absolutely things that a player can enjoy after their career is over with.
And there it is for him. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
He used that screen to perfection and got a wide open look to knock down the jumper.
Fox kicks to Hield. Cauley Stein against Gortat. Cauley Stein with a screen on Bradley. That's tipped. 13 feet away. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. 8 points for Skal Labissiere. Los Angeles leading by 7. Beverly dishes to Harris. That shot no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Left side, Bradley. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he's good on the second. Here's Fox. Cauley Stein with a screen on Beverly. Fox kicks to Labissiere. Trying to find Hield and gets it to him. Over Gallinari. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Hield. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Again, Hield missing. Clippers leading by 8. Now, here's Beverly. It's stolen by Hield. And now Sacramento on the break. Fox leading the charge. That one drops for him. That's now 8 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now here's Bradley. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Bradley's got 15 points here in the second half. Fox, there's the pick. Gortat with the block. 1:10 left to play in the final quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Fox with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Labissiere.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
There's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose, and I love the energy on this play.
Moves back up and count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
I can imagine a lot of things right now, but a comeback, that's not one of them.
Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Skal Labissiere.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. I like the fact that he took his time at the line and simply did what he does, practice his routine and seal it.
Cauley-Stein kicks to Hield. And stolen by Harris. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. In the corner, Gortat with it. Ring shot on the way. And too long on the shot.
It'd take a miracle at this point.
Right, with this deficit and this late in the game, their time has already passed.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. Both good from the line that time. Here's Teodosic. The dish to Williams. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Danilo, transition, big for your team. I assume that was a big focus tonight.
Yes, we want to run, and that's what we have to do every time. So that's what we did, and we played a great game.
Gallo, thanks very much. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.